Oh god, why do these things always happen to me when I drink? What's going on, guys? It's Pat and welcome back to another Minecraft video. And today it's going to be a mod showcase on the Greekcraft mod. It adds in a bunch of Greek gods with like special weapons, and some of them are really cool. I felt like I had to review this, especially since I plan on using it in the mod battle series. We could like fight as a god against mobs. Could be a lot of fun. But right now we're actually in one of the randomly generated structures. And this seems to be like super common, but it's actually really cool looking. And today, guys, to make it a little bit more exciting, I've created once again another obstacle course. So be sure to smash that like button, and I'll definitely add in more of these. If we get it like 3,000, that'd be awesome. But actually, before we get going, I did want to show you guys the ore. There's copper and tin. And in here is the armor. There's Hades armor, Zeus armor, Poseidon, and Hoplite. So all this stuff really cool. Not everything has a recipe, though, at this point. It's kind of still a work in progress. So I guess we'll just grab some of these, and I'll show you what it looks like when I put it on. Because it actually turns you, like, basically into them. So, let's see here. Put on Zeus. And now, I am Zeus. How awesome is that? Like, this actually looks really cool, too. So, we'll just switch between all these so you guys can see exactly how we look here. We'll go with Hoplite next. I'll try to get a better view. And with this one, you know, since my skin, you know, looks like this, I look pretty funny right now. Alright, so let's switch it again. And we'll try out Poseidon. Poseidon's awesome. Alright, look at this. I look amazing as Poseidon. Might actually have to stay with this one. And for the last one, it is Hades. And this one looks awesome too. Like, all these look so amazing, don't they? So now we can actually tread on and check out the obstacle course. And some of the items are pretty unique. Like, the first thing we must do is catch 10 fish. This right here is Poseidon's fishing rod. It actually, like, automatically catches fish, and the water doesn't have to be, like, really deep or anything like that. You kind of just toss it in, take it out, and you automatically get a fish. So that's how I like fishing. I never really enjoyed fishing in Minecraft because I was so impatient, and now this is the kind of fishing rod I always wanted. So 10 fish in like 10 seconds. That's awesome. Alright, so if we head through here, we can change the time of day. So this right here is Apollo's sunstone and Artemis's moonstone. So really all you have to do is just take one of these, and we could right click, and now nighttime. Very cool. And we can easily switch it back to daytime now. And there we go. I love items like this. You want it to be daytime. You don't have to go to sleep. You can actually just click on this, and then it's day. But now we must grow a garden. So this right here is the Meter's Insta-Fertilizer. So I've got a hoe, I've got an oak sapling, and some seed. So quickly, we'll actually plant a garden here. So let me toss these down, put out the seeds, and we'll put down a sapling too, and it pretty much instantly grows everything. It's better than bone meal. So if I right click, instantly growing everything. So very cool. Got myself a little garden and a tree now. But if we head this way, this one's actually really funny. It makes you drunk, and it's really hard to see. So this is wine. And you can actually, I think they're planning on making it so you can make them out of grapes, but at the moment there is no recipe for it. And to get the grapes is from this randomly generated structure right here. But we must drink this and then hope for the best. And it's actually just a nausea effect, but it's so annoying walking around with this. I've always hated this effect. So we're going to try to make it through without actually falling down. Alright, it's getting pretty bad. Jump! There we go. Gotta concentrate right now. Alright, go for it. There we go. And honestly, I should probably get some milk, which luckily we have in here, or I think I'd get sick in real life if I walked around like this for too long. Alright, so grab this milk and quickly drink it before I throw up. Okay, there we go. We're alright. And as I mentioned, there's grapes here, so you can actually get them right from this. So all you need to do is break it, and you get some grapes. So pretty cool. But if we head over this way, now we've got to kill some mobs. So we got some interesting weapons and stuff in this. It's really cool. And in here, we've got Zeus's lightning bolt. It's a really cool weapon, does 10 attack damage, and shoots lightning down from the sky. And I think in honor of Zeus, we should put on his armor. I feel like we have to. Alright, so let me take off Hades, put on Zeus, and we are ready to fight. Made a little mini arena here to like test stuff out on. And these are the mobs from the mod. There's Hades, Satyr, Cyclops, Zeus, and Poseidon. Actually, it's going to be really weird fighting Zeus as Zeus. But we're going to do it. It's going to be a little awkward, but we got to. Alright, so we'll grab all these dudes, spawn them in. And the mobs are kind of a work in progress at the moment. Like, they all have 20 health, but are extremely quick. Like, let me just smack this dude. Poseidon, relax, bro. Relax. Oh, God, he's so fast. And you can see it looked like he dropped 2 of his boots. Did he really drop 2? Interesting. He had so many shoes on him. Alright, so we'll spawn in Zeus and fight Zeus as ourselves. He is immune to lightning. He almost knocked me out of this place, bro. Fighting myself. And as I mentioned, work in progress. Even he dropped Poseidon's boots, which makes not too much sense to me. Alright, let's see what we got here. Cyclops. This one is missing a texture, but I really want to strike him with lightning. There we go. So yeah, this weapon strikes lightning from the sky and can pretty much own a lot of mobs except for, you know, Zeus, because he likes lightning. And let's see here, the Satyr. Once again, missing a texture, but I felt like I should show everything in the mod. I killed that dude. What did he drop here? He dropped some pan pipes. Let me see, are these used for anything? Nothing at the moment. Alright, so we got one more dude. We've got Hades here. Hades is always cool. Alright, we'll spawn him in. 20 health, super fast like the other dudes. Like, they are so quick. Alright, calm down for a second, bro. Calm down. Stop. And die. Alright, there we go. So, yeah, those are the mobs, and that's pretty much it at the moment. But if they add in, like, some cool abilities, change their health, they could definitely be very good. Alright, so now we must kill the golem. And for this one, we've got Poseidon's Trident. And I think maybe we should actually turn into him, too. Yeah, let's do it. We got so many boots, it's ridiculous. Alright, so now we're Poseidon. And with this one, guys, if I right-click, it actually, like, shoots it at him. You can see he's got, like, slowness and all kinds of horrible effects. And did you see how much damage that did? 37 damage, the other one over 40. So, kind of owns everything. It really does. You know what? Let me grab, like, another Iron Golem just to test it out a little bit more. I feel like he died too quick. Alright, so let's actually just smack him with it. Smack him. You can see it does 11 damage. I did want to show that. But if I hit him with this, it's so powerful. Like, that's going to kill bosses really easily in Minecraft. But I imagine if you're using this, you're probably going to combine it with some other mods, like with strong bosses, or going to be a little bit too much. Because the mobs in it right now are going to die from that, like, 5 times. Like, literally, they only have 20 health. So, we'll go through here, and we will see what we must do. Destroy the wall. And for this one, we've got Hades' Pitchfork. And in honor of Hades, we will switch back to him. I feel like we should do that with everybody. Alright, so let's make some room here. Get rid of these. Turn back into Hades. And you can probably imagine what it does. If I right-click, it shoots an awesome fireball. Totally caught myself lit on fire. One thing the armor should do, it definitely should, is make you immune to fire. Because, you know, it's Hades. How can you possibly get lit on fire? That's just wrong. But we've made it through, and now we must fly over this wall. And for that one, it is Hermes' Flying Shoes. Alright, so all we need to do is take off these boots, toss these on, and now we can fly. So you just double click like you normally do in creative mode, and you can actually fly. So it works just like creative, so really simple to do. And for this one, we must jump off and then heal. And actually, guys, you do get a speed buff from these two, but they do not let you take any fall damage. So we'll take them off, we'll jump up here, take a little damage, because for the next one, we can actually heal ourselves. So jump off here. Probably gonna need to do that quite a few times. But this is Hermes Caduceus. And yeah, I did look that up online. I had no idea how to say that one. Let me jump like one more time, and then we will heal. Alright, here we go. Jumping off. And right click with it, and you can see my health went all the way back up. What's going on, zombie? You wanna die? Come here. Come here, bro. Come here. It's nighttime. We should actually change it back to day. Like, we've got this. See, seriously, like, I thought he was going for the Iron Golem for a second. He actually just really wanted to dance. But yeah, we will change it today, and then I guess we'll kill him. There we go. No more dancing. Not in my obstacle course. But as you can see, it definitely heals you. What I'm going to do is hurt myself, like, really bad, and then we'll see how much it can actually heal. So I'm hurt pretty bad now, so let me jump one last time. And if I right-click, instantly back to full. And yeah, the first time I saw this, I thought it was a pickaxe. It totally looks like a pickaxe, but it can only be used to heal yourself. Alright, but if we head through here, now we must test both bows on the golem. Poor golems. Alright, so this one is Apollo's bow and Artemis's bow. They're both extremely powerful. I think one of them lights them on fire. We'll test it out and see right here. Alright, so the first one, Apollo's bow. So if I use this... Oh god, I have no arrows at all. I got the arrows now, guys. Don't worry, if you download the obstacle course, I'll make sure there's plenty of arrows in that chest. So if we right-click with Apollo's bow and hit him... 6 damage plus he's on fire and probably really miserable right now. You feeling okay? He seems alright. Alright, Artemis's bow I think is really powerful. Yeah, 40 damage. So it doesn't light him on fire or anything, but it pretty much kills anything. So yeah, the iron golem is gone. 2 really cool bows. And that was pretty much all the normal stuff in the mod. There's some like work in progress stuff around here. Just the work in progress area. I left it at the end of the obstacle course. So these right here, basically for storage. So if I right click it, you can store some stuff in these pots. A decent amount of room. It's really not too bad. Plus they look kind of cool as a decoration piece in your house. And let's see, a couple weapons. Hoplite Spear does 7.5 damage. And I think you just throw this one. Let me show you real quick here. So you can right click it and throw it, which is kind of cool. But other than that, not too much to do with it. No like special abilities. And his sword, you know, you just attack with it. It's a little bit stronger than diamond. Alright, as for the items. So just a couple things that don't really do much. You know, the panpipes we saw before. Golden Fleece, which I imagine they'll do something cool with that. And Grate, which is for the grapes. So let's see here. This is the weather change block. At the moment, doesn't seem to do anything at all, but probably gonna have something to do with the weather or even possibly the creation of these like special stones. And these are cloud blocks. You know, it's just cloud. It looks really cool, actually. You can see through it. Might be able to use that as glass if you really wanted to. Pretty interesting looking. But yeah, guys, that is about all there is to show with this mod. If you want to check it out or download the obstacle course, that will be in the description as always. And if you enjoyed the review, be sure to smash that like button. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time for another Minecraft video.